watching Big Fuzzy at the moment. Apparently it's bath time. Waiting on the rain. It's about to rain like crazy out here. Got kind of aggravated earlier, but I feel a little better now. It's cold out here today. 4:47 currently, and it is really windy, and we're expecting storms, so I thought I would get in a little bit of a stream before it started raining. Let's go see what the little kitties are up to. They're just chilling, literally. It is cold though. Tried to call some friends of mine, they didn't answer. Whoa, what is going on out here? Lots of birds flying around. Lots of them. Wonder what they're looking for. I have no idea. What they're looking for, but they're getting lower. I don't know what they're doing. Circling, looking for something. Riding the airstreams. There's bunches of them. Bunches of birds. They're hunting something. Wow. There's literally bunches and bunches and bunches of them. So many birds, and I have no idea what they're hunting, but there's probably 50 of them up there. It's pretty cool. Maybe they're just enjoying the wind, kind of gliding around. Excuse me? What's that, Rancy? Man, I don't know what's going on with the birds, but there are a bunch of them. I don't know. Enough of that for now. Hello, how's everybody doing? Welcome in. Where are you watching from? I'm in North Georgia. Out here walking around, watching it get colder. It's about to storm like crazy out here, so I thought I would stream for a little bit. What's going on? Welcome in, everybody. Hello. Macedo. How you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Where are you guys watching from? I'm just watching the sky for a little bit because it's gonna storm like crazy out here in a little bit. Might get some footage of that. Glad y'all joined. Didn't really plan to do this live stream, but I wanted to come out here for a little bit before the weather got bad. I did promise this morning when I was streaming that I would be back on this afternoon sometime, so here I am, walking around in the yard. It's really windy out here. It's pretty cold. There's a bunch of birds flying around. I don't know what they're doing. I am as I've been saying, outside, watching the weather, watching the birds. I was playing with the kitty cats a little bit ago. Just literally chilling because it's cold out here. Wanted to get on here for a little bit before it started storming. Tried to call some friends, they didn't answer. Wanted to check on them, so I don't know what they're doing. Thanks for the hearts. Hello, welcome in. Where are you guys watching from? I'm in North Georgia, out here watching the weather. Thank you for the like. Hi, Macedonia. I'm in the United States too. What part are you in? I'm in the southeast. What's up, Had? Missouri, cool. I've been there once. Fishy F and hello. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We're waiting on the storm that's going to hit here shortly. Florida. Yeah, I'm in North Georgia, so not terribly far away from you. All the birds are back. There's a bear. I don't know what you mean by that. We just had homemade soup, invited some family down. You know, it was good. What's up, Easton? We're just relaxing out here for a little bit. Yeah, I'm in North Georgia, about 50 miles north of Atlanta. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the likes. I appreciate the support. Anyone that knows me knows that I don't ask for subscribers or likes or anything like that. I appreciate that, Had. That's an awesome compliment. I appreciate it a whole lot. There's over 100 videos on my channel now. It's a bunch of different stuff. You guys are welcome to check it out. Oregon, Easton. That's I don't think I've ever been to Oregon. That's cool. But I appreciate you tuning in. We are gonna see what happens with this weather in a little bit. Those that have tuned in before, you know I'm pretty laid back. I don't yell or scream or cuss or anything on my streams. I just try to have a chill time. Easton, I appreciate that. I really do. I do appreciate all the support. Let me turn off the Wi-Fi. Connect through my cell service so it's a better signal. Yeah, I appreciate everybody tuning in. The weather's supposed to get really bad out here in a little bit. So I wanted to come out and say hello to everyone before I get stuck inside. Kind of walk around for a little bit. Squirrel! No, not really. Giant tree though. Really big tree. We got some statues out here. There's some orange seahorses out there and some pumpkins and University of Georgia statue. And then we've got a chicken and then a frog on the second one. The very third one has a Buddha sitting on it. Over there by the house, we've got a stone face that my father carved out of a single piece of stone before he died earlier this year. And we've got a majestic frog with a cape on. That's got a, what do you call it? I can't remember what those things are called now. Giant bug in his pocket. My videos are about all kinds of different things. My lives are normally just me interacting with people, you know, answering questions, giving advice, but the videos on my channel vary. There's a lot of animal videos. What's up, Levi? I remember you. Thanks for coming back. I've got videos about cars and big equipment like construction stuff. I collect coins, so I show some of the more interesting pieces of that. See you later, Levi. I intend to do some live streams at like some waterfalls and stuff pretty soon. Probably next weekend. Yeah, I like cars and dirt bikes too. I'm really into cars. I own a couple and I own an old motorcycle. They're not here. I have them put up somewhere. But I don't hunt too much. I like fishing. But I haven't done that in a while either. I really need to make time to do those things. Man, my hands are cold out here. It's getting cold. It's gonna be near freezing Friday out here. But I'm still gonna be here every day, streaming for you guys and talking to people and seeing how it goes and learning along the way, so you guys get to learn with me as I learn. I'm learning what makes a good stream, what people like to watch, what people like to hear. I make videos about different things because I don't want to just talk about one subject, even though everybody says you're supposed to pick a niche and stick to it, and I'm not going to do that. That's awesome, man. Kawasaki's a good dirt bike. Kawasaki makes a lot of good street bikes too. My bike is a Honda CM400T, made in 1980. It's older than I am. And yeah, have fun on it, but be safe. It's not worth getting hurt. If you get hurt, you can't enjoy riding. That's all I can tell you. Don't get hurt, because then you can't go ride. And one of the freest things in the world to me has always been riding a bike. I mean, I've got an actual like mountain bike over there by the old building, and I've owned a bunch of motorcycles over the years. And out of everyone I know that's had a bike, I'm the only one that hasn't gotten hurt yet, because I respect it, and you have to. So yeah, right this second I'm out here in the yard looking for pecans before it storms, because it's coming. I looked at the radar a little while ago, and man, a big storm is coming this way from Alabama. Like, goes all the way up into Ohio and all the way down into the Gulf of Mexico. Excuse me 1 second. I have an itch and I can't get to it. It's funny, I have a sweater and a jacket on, and my elbow decides to itch and I can't get to it. I'd take my jacket off part ways. And now I'm having a hard time getting it back on, so bear with me for a second. I'm not going to be cold out here. There we go. I don't have a dirt bike. I have a street bike, but it's not here. It's put up with my cars. I've got a Toyota Avalon that is really fun through the mountains. And I've got a 2006 Chrysler 300C that's got a 5.7 Hemi in it. Big motor. Then I've got a four-wheel drive little SUV, and then I've got my 1980 Honda street bike. And then, you know, those, but those are daily drivers, like family daily drivers. But I've had so many cars, it's crazy. Yep, this weather's gonna get crazy in a little bit. What's up, CC? Dude, I told you the cars aren't here. They're put up like they're in a garage. They're not at my house. Those are the family vehicles. I'm not gonna mess with those. Actually, a friend of mine is driving my Toyota. I let them borrow it so they could get around. But I'll see him get out there one day and do that. And that sky is something else. Hello, where's everybody watching from? It has gotten cold out here. Here's the froggy. It's a very old concrete froggy. I appreciate that, Easton. I do. I appreciate all the support everybody's given me. I'm new to this, but people seem to like my content, so you know, it makes me happy that people like to watch. it's gonna be cold tonight, I think. Just one of the puppies outside. Normally they're in the house, but he's outside right now. Hello, welcome in. Where are you watching from? I'm in North Georgia. We're out here walking around talking about random stuff, waiting on the storm. As you guys can tell, it's windy, and Easton, I appreciate that. I do appreciate all the support. Again, I don't ask for subscribers, I don't ask for likes. I do encourage people to check out my channel because there's a bunch of stuff on there. My previous live streams are on there. Highlights from my live streams are on there. A bunch of different content. So yeah, I do appreciate that. I checked the radar a little bit ago, and that storm is almost here, so I'm out here streaming while I can. Otherwise, I've got to either be on the porch or inside. And my family doesn't really like to be on camera. Some of them are over there on the porch. My aunt in her tiger striped pajama suit. But yeah, I just wanted to come and say hello to everybody for a little bit and stream for a little bit because I promised this morning that I would. I don't see him. My aunt's looking for the dog. I don't know where he went. Probably around the back of the house. Back over that way where she's walking. But yeah, everybody, where are you watching from? Let me know. I'm in North Georgia, about 50 miles north of Atlanta. And we're just out here chilling out. I do a fairly calm live stream. You know, I'm pretty laid back. I'm willing to talk about just about anything. If somebody has a subject, I'll talk about anything as long as it doesn't get me banned from YouTube. I don't mind. I'm not monetized. I make no money from this. I'm out here just to have fun. But here in a minute, I'm going to go back in the house and warm up my hands and get some water. And I don't know, I've got a Monster in there. I might drink it. Haven't decided yet. I might do some fishing videos. I've considered that. I've got some friends that like to fish too, so I might go out with them and, you know, get them to hold the camera for a little while I'm doing some fishing. We'll see. I'm not opposed to it. I do like to go out to the lakes and the rivers and stuff, even though it's kind of cold out now. But when it gets warmed up, you know, we'll definitely be out there. There's Duke. And Gizmo. What are you doing, Duke? What are you doing, big guy? What are you doing, big guy? Oh, yeah. Good dog. Duke's about 10 years old. Yeah, he's a good guy. Been with us for a long time. Do what? Is it the green one that's on there? I think you showed it to me one day. I'm not going to put you on camera. I'm live streaming, but it's fine. I'll show people.
Because when he started out, it was just a little well.
Can't really see him in there. He's in there, though.
Yeah.
then wrapped the leaf around himself, and that's cool. Someone that's on the live stream has a dog named Duke. I was showing him a second ago. He's a good dog. Yeah, he's wrapped that leaf around himself. What are you doing, Duke? Duke's like a little pig snorting around looking for truffles. So we have to sniff everything. Do what? Oh, I see what you're talking about now. Yeah. Need to put something on the end of it to weigh it down. Duke, Duke, Duke. You have a, like a... Well, hold on, let me set this down. Hold on, guys, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Had to fix one of the kitty covers out here. I think it'll stay. Yeah, probably.
For now, anyway.
Yeah.
Come on, boys.
Yeah, we have lots of trails. As a matter of fact, on the property over there, which I'm not going to walk down right now, there's a trail. He's right here. Right there.
Come on, buddy.
Come on. No. Come on. Time to go in. It's cold. Yeah, there's lots of trails up here in North Georgia. Lots of waterfalls, lots of rivers and streams, and there's a big lake. No. It's chilly out here. So on average, how long do you guys think a live stream should go? Curious, like what length should a live stream be? Somebody let me know what you think. Because I don't really know how long I'm going to stream. It's cold. It's about to storm. We do grow tomatoes too, as you can see up there. Thank you for all the likes. I appreciate that. My father painted that frog in 2014. He passed away earlier this year. 2 to 4 hours. Let's see. My battery's at 69%. I can go for a while. Got a bunch of tomatoes on the plant over here that are not ripe yet. Anybody else have an opinion on how long a stream should be? And where are you guys tuning in from? I'm in North Georgia, walking around the yard waiting on this storm to get here. I've been watching the radar. It's pretty close. It's supposed to get pretty bad. So I'm out here streaming for a little while before it does, because then I got to either go on the back porch or go inside. And my family don't too much like being on camera, so I don't put them on camera most of the time. Are y'all leaving? Okay, y'all be safe. Anybody have an opinion on how long a live stream should be? Easton, I appreciate you answering the question. I might walk down there to the beginning of the trail that's on the property just to check it out. The last time I went down there, it was covered in spiders, and I didn't want to walk down there because I didn't feel like clearing out the spiders. But we can walk down there for a minute. It's a little bit of a walk, but that's okay. Hey Nick, how are you? My day's been slightly aggravating, but that's okay. It's gonna storm out here where I am in a little bit, so I'm out here trying to stream for a little bit before I have to go back inside. There were a bunch of birds flying around a little while ago. I don't know where they went, but there was like 50 of them circling around out here. One of my family members is leaving for a little bit. I was waiting on them to move so I can walk down here where the trail is. So, Easton, why do you think 2 to 4 hours? I'm just curious. Nick, where are you again? I'm in North Georgia, and it's supposed to storm here in a little bit. Yeah, this is the beginning of the trail that's on the property. It goes way back in the woods, but I'm not going back there right now. I'm just going to show you guys the beginning of it. See these bricks and stuff that are laying here? My family used to have a house that was over 100 years old on this property. This is some of the original blocks from that house. Yeah, as you guys can see, there's a trail that goes way back in there. Okay, cool, Easton. Thank you for letting me know. As you guys can see, there's a trail that goes way back in there, and then down around to the left, and then back down around to the right, and then if you walk far enough back there, it leads down to a creek. But I'm not going down there right now. Nick, where are you at again? Where is it raining? That's true. People do watch at different times. I don't think I've ever had a stream that lasted over an hour. Maybe I'm just not entertaining enough to, do this for over an hour. I don't know. We'll see. There's some holes out here I need to come and fill in. I just haven't done it yet. Man, my hands are cold out here. Excuse me. What do you guys do for fun? That's the old well house. We don't use it anymore. It's from when the other house was here. Hold on a second. Yeah, I might go get my drink here in a minute. Warm up my hands for a second and then come back out. But I'm gonna leave it running. My back hurts. Not really complaining, but it does hurt. So I have another question. When you guys watch other people's streams, what do you enjoy about it versus what you like about mine? Yeah, I do all that too except hunting. I don't really hunt. I mean, if I had to, if I was starving, I would, but I don't. I'm not starving. And normally if I catch a fish, I let it go. I'll release it back into the water. I mean, occasionally we'll do like a fish fry or something, or I'll cook some on the grill, but not normally. But yeah, I'm curious, when you guys watch other people's streams, what do you enjoy about those and what's different about mine. Somebody coming up the road in a van. The wind is starting to pick up. That tells me that the storm is getting closer. I'm very curious about what this weather is going to do. This storm is supposed to get pretty bad when it actually gets here in a little bit. I can kind of see it off in the distance. I don't think the camera picks it up, but it's definitely out there, and it's definitely coming this way. Somebody else coming down the road. At least they're not flying down through here like some people do. There's a bunch of kids out here. Let's see, Easton says, I feel like most are about video games or weird stuff like that, and I like how you're out in the country and I could relate to what you do. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Yeah, I tried to be really laid back, and I have to go in, or at least on the back porch where it's covered, because I'm not getting rained on. But we might stream some of the rain and stuff when it starts, if it's not too noisy. If it does get too noisy, let me know, because if it's drowning out what we're talking about, then it's kind of pointless. Unless you guys just enjoy the storm, in which case, okay. The leaves are falling off the trees and changing colors, and my yard's full of leaves. Hello, where are you watching from? I'm in North Georgia. How you doing today? It's raining in Oregon. Wow. All right. Well, must be a big system. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm gonna go get my drink here in a second and probably sit down on the back porch for a little bit, as long as you guys want me to keep streaming. Do you guys want me to keep streaming? I'd like to go to Oregon. I've never been there. So you do want me to keep streaming? Huh. Motorcyclist with a patch. Interesting. We might go see if we can find some of the kitty cats. We do a lot of animal rescue and rehabilitation here. We've got a bunch of kitties that we're taking care of. You guys saw some of the dogs earlier. Well, both of the dogs. We only have 2. But we have kitties. There's Big Fluffy. What are you doing, Big Fluffy? What are you doing, buddy? Where's all your brothers and sisters? Oh, y'all are all up here piled in the chair. Look at all these guys. They said it's cold. We're gonna lay down together and stay warm. They're cute kitties. Another little one down there. Oh, cool. Yeah, that would be awesome. I'd like to fish at Turner Lake. We got a big lake out here called Lake Lanier. And that's fun. And we've got a bunch of rivers and streams and creeks and stuff too. I sat down for a minute. If you guys don't mind, I don't put the camera on my face most of the time. I live in Hall County, which is in North Georgia. Oh, my very green shoes, my work shoes, they're dirty. Oh. We have trout and catfish and crappie and there's a lot of different fish out here because we have rivers and lakes out here. I've caught a lot of trout out here. Pretty good bit of catfish. Trying to think of what else we have out here. I don't know. There are carp, but you don't really want to catch the carp. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not being super entertaining at the moment. I'm just sitting down for a minute. There's a bunch of kitties. That'll keep you entertained for a second, probably. I don't know where the mama kitty's going. You guys should be out playing while you can before it storms. Anybody still here? Here's my other work shoes. I don't even take them in the house. It's a pretty nice place, but my family's in there chilling out, so I'm not gonna go in there right at the moment. Alright guys, well, I don't know what else to talk about. Not really streaming anything interesting at the moment. I'm just waiting on the storm to get here. Like I said, that's out the window on the porch. Oh, there's no sun here at all. None. But if it starts raining, we'll watch it for a bit. I might get off here for a little bit and get back on when it starts storming. I hear stuff hitting the roof. Might go warm up for a little bit. Maybe charge my phone for a few minutes and get my drink. Easton, do you think you would tune back in if I streamed again in a little bit? Or if you want, you could go check out my channel and there's a bunch of previous live streams there that people can watch and highlights of my previous live streams and a bunch of other stuff like I was saying earlier. But I think I'm gonna go inside for a little bit, plug up my phone for at least a few minutes, get my drink, and then I'll come back out and we'll see if we can get some get a live stream of the storm or something. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Do you mean how long is it gonna be before I start streaming again? Is that what you meant, Easton? Probably 15-20 minutes at the most, and then I'll get back on. What do you think? Yeah, all right. So I'll be back in a little bit, and I hope to see you there.